Now, uh, something curious that, I don't know if it's pathetic or cowardice or it's just strange. Bionic Dance and Beelzebub / generic Godkilla, if he's still on, will attack. And so will the Peach. Although I tend to like the Peach. I think she'd be a fun girl to go out and drink with, the Peach. But they equate Yahweh with Allah. And these group claim that any attack on God, I don't know why they're using the term Yahweh, is an attack on Islam. And that it's just the same thing, you know. I find this cheap and cowardly. The Old Testament is a chronicle of the Jews. And then you have something called the New Testament, which pretty much pacifies all the violent stuff. Actually, the whole idea of the crucifixion is that it nullifies all these violent laws, animal sacrifice, hate your enemy, all that kind of stuff. And the Christians endured 300 years of martyrdom, of persecution without them fighting back. Nonviolent resistance. Whereas Islam, in under 100 years, through bloody conquest and enslavement, stretched from India to Spain. And unlike the Christian Bible, the later verses are a lot more violent. Surah Al-Tawbah, which is Surah 9 of the Quran, is the most violent and extends war not only to the mushrikeen, to the polytheists, but also to the Jew, Christian, and Sabaean, the people of the book. And Islam seems to be getting more violent and threatening as the days go by. I haven't heard an atheist speak out against the genocide that the Christians are suffering right now in Iraq. There's also a group of Yazidis who aren't Christian who are there, but the Yazidis actually, the Americans helped them get out, and they let the 75% of the Assyrian Church of the East be slaughtered. Yet, if the YouTube atheists attack the the Christians, that means they're attacking the Muslims as well. Even though that the atheists have a lot more in common with the Christians, like, humanism, basic rights, equality between men and women, getting along with each other without, killing each other, not believing in Sharia law. But what big balls these atheists have, where, let's pick on the people who are being murdered and raped, like, the Copts, the Syriacs, the Maronites, the Melkites, the Assyrians, and by proxy will be attacking the Muslims. Well, having been raised Muslim, I can tell you it doesn't work that way. Islam spread by the sword. Christianity did not. See, there was a guy named Constantine who converted to Christianity. He was in control of half of the Roman Empire. And he made a deal with Licentius, and when Licentius started persecuting the Christians, he broke the agreement at the Edict of Milan, and Constantine took over the rest of the Roman Empire. So, there was no religious war. There was no jihad. The Crusades were late. After the Muslims had spent 700 years conquering Christian lands, a sect came up known as the Druze and slaughtered all the Christians in Palestine, destroyed Church of Holy Sepulchre, the holiest shrine in Christianity, and started murdering the pilgrims. And the Seljuks invaded Anatolia, so Alexis II asked for a contingent of 500 soldiers to repel this invasion, and Pope Urban II declared a crusade, and they liberated Jerusalem and allowed the pilgrims, safe passage there, and they also got back Anatolia. And this only lasted for about 150 years. Then the Muslims went on again and started, conquering and everything like that. But not a peep from the Atheists on YouTube. They defend the Muslims. And it's not the Muslims like my family. It's the Ajim Chowdhury and Omar Bakri and those kind of jackasses. And Palestine is not a Muslim issue. Sorry, it's not. I'm not a Zionist. I'm an anti-Zionist. But the idea that these atheists, because they're attacking the Christian God, means that they're also attacking the Muslim God is bullshit. It just goes to show you how stupid these YouTube atheists are. Now, again, there are plenty of people who self-identify as atheists that are fine people and don't pull this kind of crap. The atheists that I'm talking about are those who make damn well sure that that they're an atheist. They're fundy atheists. They're fundamentalist, proselytizing evangelical Christians gone one god less. Case in point, Bionic Dance. Or generic God killer, Beelzebub, that type of character. These idiots. This will be part 1 of 2.